Hi, my name's Jack Watts and I'm the ambassador for Melbourne's Digital Demon program. I personally just came out of school 2 years ago and I've experienced firsthand what cyberbullying can do to young people's lives, and I'm really excited to try and make a difference and help some young people out.
It's a big issue at our school and we're not really sure where to go with it or what to do.
There's different things from, you know, I hate you, and then loads of other students commenting on that, so that sort of hatred towards someone, to trying to organise a fight.
It's that feeling of someone's picking on me and I don't know how to deal with it. You know, simply last night having a parent ring, you know, at 5 o'clock and say there's an issue going on here.
What we're seeing a lot of, unfortunately, is cyberbullying in schools. Also seeing, unfortunately, a fair degree of sexting.
Teachers don't understand, A, the technology in the first place, or how it's being used by young people for good and for bad. And I would say the same of parents. You know, you've got to be proactive and you've got to be involved in the digital lives of your children, and there are ways that you can do it, and the best way to do it is to talk to them.
But I have been cyberbullied. They were just mainly swearing at me, saying rude comments about me and being rude and saying things, negative things about how I look. It was awkward, embarrassing, unhappy. Digital Demons showed that I'm not the only one out there that's getting cyberbullied, and it showed me that there are lots of ways you can get help, and there are also lots of ways that you can be bullied and how you can notice that it is cyberbullying.
I know someone that they were being tormented by Facebook. They were getting emails and stuff saying that if they ever showed their face to them in a certain area, that they'd get bashed and beaten up. Yeah, they didn't come to school for ages. They just didn't want to come. They just told their mum that they were sick and stuff. They just didn't want to go anywhere.
My friend, she was being abused on Facebook, swearing and just stuff that made her feel really bad. She said she felt really bad and down, not good enough for him.
And I think through the Digital Demons activities we've been able to find, just open the lid on it. It's happening, but you don't often talk about it in class because it's not a medium that we bring into the class all the time. And it was a classic. We've had one of the parents even come in and say, "Oh, I know more about cyberbullying now because my child was involved in the Digital Demons, and this has happened." And so it gave her the language and the avenue out to say, "This is what I can do about it." It's given them the tools.
I got the call from it was like jump to the chance to get some PD. We've been looking for quite a lot of PD, and it was all really expensive. So to get some information to help us with it, we probably deal with at least one issue a week.
A footy club's involvement with these sorts of programs is fantastic. It brings a bit of reality to it as well. Like, these are people which the children might see on TV every weekend, and they can have that sort of link.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think it's fantastic. Having the role models that football players are to a lot of young kids, this would be a fantastic way of getting involved in the community in a really positive way.
The important thing is the students now have a greater understanding, but importantly, how to address cyberbullying issues. The cyberbullying program that's been part of the Digital Demons program has certainly addressed that, and I commend it highly.
It has helped my daughter become more aware of cyberbullying and given her the confidence to discuss the issues with cyberbullying with her family and teachers and peers at school. And yeah, she's developed a lot more confidence.
It was fun watching those different videos. Like they really kind of help seeing what other kids are going through, and they're like the same age and you could go through it too.
Yeah, you have to tell someone, and that you can't really get rid of it off the internet. It's like a digital footprint, like we learnt.
I think it was good how they made it fun but informative. So we learned a lot from it, but then it was still fun.
Well, after being in Digital Demons, we actually came back and we decided to do a survey to find information for our movie thing. And it came up with 30% of the Year 8, Year 7 and 8 students actually have been bullied, and it's pretty big for us because it's a lot.
Demon has embarked on a mission to tackle the issue of cyberbullying. Jack Watts hopes to reach thousands of primary school children in Melbourne's southeast, listening to their concerns and sharing his own experiences. Clint Stanaway has the story.
He's the young AFL footballer doing his bit to give cyberbullying the boot.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
In primary schools throughout the city of Casey, 19-year-old Demon Jack Watts chats casually with students, explaining that cyberbullying can come in many forms, from mean and crude messages to harassment.
Young kids today are, so advanced with technology that, anything can happen over the internet.
And the former #1 draft pick knows that all too well. He shares with the grade 5 and 6 students a story from his childhood when a close friend was taunted online.
And it got to the point where, my friend didn't want to come to school at all. He ended up missing a whole semester.
Alarmingly, a quarter of Australian children have been cyberbullied, the ramifications of which can often be long-lasting, impacting on self-esteem and also confidence. Facebook and web-based chat programs like MSN Messenger remain the biggest concern, but slowly, with a little bit of high-profile help, the issue is being dragged from the computer screen and into the open.
I have an MSN account, and sometimes people are rude and they say bad stuff.
It's not one of those things that you chat about with your friends.
Have the courage to tell someone and beat them.
And with that courage, there's hope they'll eventually conquer a complex problem.
If we can help one kid avoid being cyberbullied and being made miserable, then I think we would have done our job.
Clint Stanaway, 9 News.